Hi, glad to have you inside. Welcome back. We're on our way to Minkowskie. I don't know if you can see it, just a glimpse in the background. It's a beautiful summer, so yeah, let's go inside and let's tell you the latest updates. So let's go.
It's so good to be back here at Minkowskie. Summertime, it's so beautiful. The greening is full bloom. You can see the palace slightly covered with trees. Perfect temperature, just a little windy, but just gorgeous. And even though we've been gone from YouTube, at least from YouTube for a while, we've been very busy. Not just with this location, but also with other locations as well. So there's some interesting and important news today, and more of that shortly as well on the other locations. But anyways, more in just a second from the inside. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Minkowskie Palace. Our president, Mr. Roman Furmaniak.
W 77. rocznicę zwycięstwa nad faszyzmem odbyła się konferencja prasowa w Pałacu Izbicko. Podczas konferencji mieliśmy przyjemność zapoznać Państwa z całą swoją wiedzą wynikającą z analizy dzienników wojennych oraz innych dokumentów, które otrzymaliśmy od strony niemieckiej. Szczegóły konferencji już w dalszej drodze przedstawi Państwu kolega Bart.
Thank you, Roman. We'll see you at the orangery. We're going to have some interesting and juicy details for you there. So, just quickly recap of our conference that took place on May the 8th. Of course, you can see it on our YouTube channel. It's 50-something minutes, so it's a lengthy piece. But if you haven't, just a quick recap. We had few experts from archaeology, geology, we had a linguist, historian, an owner of a drilling company, and of course Roman, and we had a special guest speaking. So quickly, what did they convey? So the archaeologist, in a technical language, spoke about the orangery, about the place and the process of excavation. Geologists told us about soil composition, layers, quicksands. Yes, we do have quicksands here. Then a linguist spoke how difficult it was to decode every word in the war diary, then translate it. Just remember, it's a 77 plus years old German language, which was not as easy as it sounds. Then a historian, Julia, she spoke briefly about the history of the palace, and we actually have a separate piece on that on our YouTube channel as well. You're welcome to watch that. Then Roman opened and closed the conference. He spoke about the mission of the foundation, the mission of this project. Then he also described the findings, what we have found so far. But we're going to talk about that once we get to the orangery. We're going to meet with Roman in a second. Finally, our guest, special guest, a representative of the Quedlinburg Lodge. He spoke about the mission surrounding this war diary, and also, what's important, how this project of excavating the deposits at the Minkowskie Palace is the initiation of the process of restitution. All right, that was the conference. You're welcome to watch it. It's a lengthy piece. It's in Polish. However, we worked on adding an English subtitles to it, so they're available. Just click on the CC. Just as this video has Polish subtitles, and you can choose a few other languages there as well if you'd like. A few more words about media. So recently we have made a quite international splash in the news, and you can always reach out to us at the Silesian Bridge Foundation. At the Silesian Bridge at gmail.com. We are working on responding to all of the inquiries. We want to answer everybody, answer all the questions. If anyone wants to schedule an interview with us, please reach out to us. There's a few corrections that I would love to make. We are a foundation doing archaeological works, so please avoid calling us treasure hunters Also, brothel, describing the palace. If you have any proof that this was a brothel, please share it with us. We'll be happy to look into that and definitely change our narrative to it. So that'll be a few words about our media. Also, you can see us on the Expedition Unknown show on Discovery. The episode, season 10, episode 2, that we are a part of, premieres on June the 1st, which is Wednesday. It's only in the US territories, you English speaking. However, we hope that pretty soon it'll be also available in Europe and the rest of the world so we can all watch it. I'm sure it'll be available on the internet, on their website, Discovery Plus, Expedition Unknown. Season 10, episode 2 airs June the 1st. That's when you can see a little bit of what we have filmed here last year with them. All right, now we're going to go through the little gate to Orangery, and we're going to tell you some more news about that right over there. All right, folks, we're back at the Orangery. We're back with Roman as well. During our conference, he had a chance to speak about the mission of the foundation. Since it's actually a frequent question we get asked, what is the mission of the foundation's goals? What do we want to do in the long run? We want to have a chance for him to say it again. So back to you, Roman.
Na tym etapie prac wszystkich przedstawicieli Fundacji Śląski Pomost to przede wszystkim praca nad weryfikacją wszystkich pozyskanych informacji. Wszystkich, które miały potwierdzić lub zaprzeczyć istnienia złożenia depozytu w III Rzeszy właśnie w tym miejscu, w Pałacu Minkowskie. Jakie efekty ocenicie Państwo sami?
Thank you, Roman. Now, the biggest part of the whole conference was announcing what we have found. Of course, we haven't excavated anything yet. We're waiting for some final required permits, and the excavation will follow next. So what did we find? So based on the research, based on the test, and based, of course, on our core drills that we have performed, we have determined that we have found a metallic object, length about 150 centimeters, diameter about 50 centimeters. It's significantly deep. Now, we are waiting for the final permits to come through. Everything has been filed. Everyone is in a good faith, and we are hoping to receive those soon. And then the process of excavation will follow. However, we will require to build a team of some highly trained technicians in doing those sorts of operations, excavations, because the level of difficulty is going up. Now, it's going up because that just highlights how much effort was put into hiding those deposits. So that was the big news. The excavation will follow soon. Hopefully soon we'll all be popping champagne and celebrating and spreading the news all over the world again. All right, that'll be all from here. Just one quick recap. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to give you some updates on YouTube. Hopefully more of them will follow. Weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, we're doing our best. Whenever we have something big to announce, we'll definitely share that with you right here. This is the source. So reading other articles about us is reading someone else's opinions often and not very accurate facts. That's why please watch us, reach out to us. We're happy to give you the information straight from the source, first-hand information. We're a non-profit, self-funded foundation. We are welcoming any volunteers that would like to join us. We're welcoming all sorts of donations if you like, financial or whatever else you can donate. It would be also welcome. Just reach out to us, silesianbridge@gmail.com. Other than that, that'll be all from me, Roman, Philip, and our crew at Silesian Bridge Foundation. So thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. This was Bart. Till next time.